Hey guys, and welcome to my first reaction in season 3 of The Boys. I spent the majority of this week leading up to this premiere rewatching The Boys. I'm glad I did. It's funny, I remembered most everything, which I was kind of surprised about because it's been a while since the second season, and because I watch so many things on my channel, sometimes it's really hard to rewatch things in between seasons and everything like that. But there were a couple of like little intricacies that I didn't remember, so I'm very, very glad I did and that I am ready for today. I am so excited to get into the next season and to see what possibly horrific things they might have in store for the premiere, or just the rest of the season in general. I'm really, really excited. Let's just get into it. Oh shit!
How could you do this?
They would be the best of both of us. Flawless. Aryan Kindersoldaten.
Oh.
No. Nazi witch.
Oh! Oh boy. He's losing it. He's losing it. Great. This is all very uncomfortable.
That's right.
Great.
The fans spoke with those release the board cut hashtags. You guys, I love you.
Oh, she has her old costume back. Oh, uncomfortable. Like I said, uncomfortable.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ashley looks great. How does Black Noir give interviews? Is that Black Noir?
No idea. Who would have thought? Everything we've been through, we'd be here. Together. Yeah.
For the third time. Uncomfortable. This is going great.
That Stormfront was a Nazi.
So I spent the last few years really slowing down and reconnecting with myself.
Oh, good.
Very excited for everyone to meet the real me.
He's not blinking. That's good.
Let out!
Oh.
Mr. Campbell.
Jesus Christ! Quiet. Just photos. No violence, or maiming, or torture, or curb stomping.
I admire Huey's, good old try to take this fight in a less gory manner, but I just don't think it's gonna work out. Is he buying those for Ryan? I don't know who else he would buy them for. Maybe he loves Connect 4. I'm not trying to judge.
Stars shining bright above you. Dream a little dream of...
Oh.
Hey. I'm Tyler.
Oh goodness. Oh, Nico.
I want you inside me.
Okay. All right. I can't show this on my channel. Oh my God.
Get to the prostate.
Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That...
It's okay.
Get the fuck out!
Oh my...
Nothing. I go.
You can't leave.
No.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. That is horrible. Oh my god, Frenchie, no! No!
He's trying to get in my ass! Get him out! He's like... Get him out!
Fucking bitch!
Oh! Stop! Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Billy. Oh, thank you, Billy.
Go on, son. Have a bump.
Oh. Oh.
Call the bureau.
Wow.
From the orders.
Self-control.
Quiet little cunt on his side.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. Just when you think that the boys can't get any more gruesome or I don't even know. They do. They really pull out the stops. Isn't that great?
We say.
I can't show that on my channel. Okay.
And I'm like, well, you know, she's dating my son. He was, what? So, I gave him your number.
Dad, why would you give him my number,
Why
Dad?
would I give, well, I just thought...
Dad, you gotta move the phone away from your fucking face.
Sorry.
Aw, Dad. Oh. Huey, this is all gonna go to hell really quick.
Give me my...
Whoa. That's Congresswoman Victoria Newman. You have the wrong person.
We're best friends.
Oh.
I will give her the message.
This way, pal.
Oh, Huey, you're gonna get curious. And then you're gonna find out a lot of stuff you don't want to know. Right? Oh.
Hey, lad, how are you? All right?
Billy.
Hey?
This time he burns everything down and then kills me.
One day, you'll be tough enough. And then he can't hurt you.
My point is, Marvin got out. Maybe there's hope for you too.
Oh. Marvin. Can we still get an update though?
I shouldn't get too close to him.
You even followed Hugh Campbell's orders without strangling him.
No, you're just being cruel.
I know you're not doing all that for yourself. So then who?
Becca? That's my assumption.
Maybe you're not such an asshole.
Get a kid a fucking burger now and then.
You're only mostly an asshole.
How did you get the slot before me?
It was a fucked up mistake. That talent booker is so fucking fired.
I'm asking him.
Fucking ridiculous. I should never go before you, obviously. I'm a nobody compared to you. You wanna know a secret? I didn't even write the fucking book.
Ooh, I think that public opinion
First
of you,
for your sake,
Homelander, is not doing too good right now. Probably, maybe a little bit. Oh boy.
Good to see you.
It's the birthday girl!
Oh, and she's dressed as Starlight.
You're gonna love this. Yeah, boy!
Thank you.
Oh.
It's okay.
Happy birthday, Janine!
Happy birthday, Janine!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My sweetheart.
I'm sorry about all the superhero stuff. She insisted.
I was gonna say, is that a bit
I mean,
interesting?
Have some tilapia, go over some co-parenting things.
Co-parenting things. Really? Where we had our first date.
Oh.
Strictly business.
Mm-hmm.
Scheduling things like soccer practice, dance recital.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Janine. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, with Homelander on the cake. Okay. Oof. 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 Okay.
One dose of this temporary bee gives a soldier 24 hours of powers, give or take. And then they return right back to normal. In 5 years, I hope to be out of the superhero business entirely.
Bullshit.
This should be a serious company. A defense and pharmaceutical company, not a daycare dealing with spoiled children and dead prostitutes.
Ooh, he's over it.
So please, just trust me.
Oh, I feel so bad for Huey. It's only a matter of time before he
You
finds
must
out.
be
And
having
it's just,
a
I feel
fucking
bad.
laugh.
She has locked up more soups this year than every other year combined.
Then you're a fucking twit. Huey, you're working with Vought.
Play it, girl.
Compromise. Fuck you. Your whole life's a compromise.
Hey, at least I
Oh,
have a fucking life.
shit. Oh! Reggie's face. He was like, oh, shit.
I think you're pissed that MM and I both left.
MM was a bit of a loss. You've not so much.
Oh, stop. You don't believe that, but, you know, keep telling yourself that.
But it's okay to stop, to move on. She would have wanted you to.
Oi! Stevie fucking Wonder! Will you knock it off? You're doing me fucking head in!
Oh.
I thought it sounded great.
Cute. Super cute. Start play. Girl, what is he gonna do? You can play again.
Board wants to make you co-captain of the 7. What?
Oh! Oh!
Co-captain?
Oh no.
But Homelander is...
Homelander is gonna slowly lose.
This will be
He's gonna
beneficial
lose
to you
it.
both.
It
You're number
is gonna be
one
lost.
When does the board vote?
They already did this morning. All that's left is for Starlight to say yes.
It should be Maeve.
Maeve doesn't have a 96.
Nobody does. Except you. Apparently.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Could you give us a moment?
Look, I'd really like to keep discussing this.
Absolutely. Set a time with Samantha and we'll get you in.
Great. No problem.
Excellent.
I mean, my schedule is pretty full, but try and find you a window.
Homelander is a powder keg.
Sir,
He
there is
is gonna
no way I'm on your
fucking
side.
He
Yeah.
can get as pissy as he wants.
Broke hearts everywhere by dating a certain rising star on the Case for Christ circuit. But that was long ago. Today, Drummer Boy has become a man.
Oh, yeah. Miss Goody Two-Shoes, she had a fun side. Big time.
Oh boy.
Really great that you guys are still so close. Just really, really great.
You have nothing to worry about. I'm fucking with you. Come on.
Yeah, never do that again.
Oh, no.
Not just me. I mean, I could bring good people into the 7 who could help me.
Wait, you mean like your boyfriend?
Oh, Huey.
Don't bother with the aqua fresh.
Oh. Damn. Oh, he's losing it. He's losing it. He's losing it. It is gone. It is
Did I do something wrong? You think I haven't seen you? Shoving back 24 cupcakes in the break room?
He's gonna have his show of power wherever he can get it now.
Ran, you did. Fastest man alive, what a fucking joke. What did you say? Nothing?
Okay.
What did you say to me?
I'm sorry. Shit. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
Say it!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
How are you?
Wonderful that you're here.
Oh boy.
Something wrong, my love?
See, they want me weak, castrated. They should be worshiping me.
Would you lead an army of Aryan Ubermensch to their victory?
What? No. No.
But we finally found you. It's your destiny.
Oh. Oh.
Just, rest.
I heard termite walked. My lead was good. What happened?
Oh, I love this team up. If this is a team I love.
Auspicial, Maeve.
You believe the rumors. It's the thing that killed Soldier Boy. Some kind of gun or weapon or something.
Had to have been a fucking H-bomb. He was nearly as strong as...
Somehow I have a feeling he's not actually dead.
What's this?
It's 10 feet. One shot makes you a soup. This is our best chance to kill Homelander. Don't fuck it up.
Oh! Oh my god. This is insane. Okay. Like, weirdly excited for this storyline. His bulldog cookie jar is adorable.
May I come in?
No. Although, I don't know how you'd stop him.
The tail between your legs and all them fucking talk shows. And then they go and make Starlight co-captain.
Oh shit. Hit him where it hurts.
That's got a sting.
Well, what if we shared a different destiny? In the end, only one of us left standing. I look forward to it.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Stars
Sneaky and quiet. Okay.
above you. Kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me. Alone and blue as can be.
Nadia! Hey, Nadia!
See, Huey, you're curious, and that's gonna get you into trouble.
Can't come around the office calling me that.
We were best friends.
That was a long time ago, Tony.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Huey, see, you don't want this truth. You don't want this truth. I feel so bad. Yep, okay. I feel so bad for Huey. He doesn't want the blood. Oh god, that's so gross. Oh, okay, yep. Oh! Huey wants to fight a clean fight, no matter how hard he tries. It's not gonna happen. I feel awful.
It's me. I'm in trouble. Fuck.
Oh, Huey! Oh, this was a great premiere. We are back, and I loved this premiere. We have a lot of characters to catch up on, so I have a lot to say. Hopefully I won't make these post-episode thoughts too long. Sometimes I ramble on a lot. All right. Where to begin? There's so much going on. I guess I'll start, seeing as we ended with Huey, I'll start with that. Man, I feel so bad. You know, I thought it was going to take a little bit longer for him to possibly realize, one, what's going on with Newman, but also maybe that no matter how hard he tries, this is a fight that almost always can't be clean like he wants it to be. And I want to make it very, very clear. I don't blame him for wanting to do it. I mean, after everything that he's been through, that they've all been through, I don't blame him for wanting to go this route and try to do it, or try to, you know, do what he can without, you know, witnessing people getting hurt and all of that. And obviously we're watching this knowing what we know, and we're just basically waiting for it all to go really wrong for him. And you know, I feel bad. I really do. Poor Huey. It was an interesting dynamic, the scene between him and Butcher. They are almost always at odds when it comes to how they want to fight this fight. And I think the show does a really, really good job of showing both sides and showing that both of them have like pretty decent points. You know, I totally understand Butcher's frustration with the fact that they did all of this work for something and then there's just a deal made with Vought. And, you know, I just can totally understand the frustration with all of that. I think there's an interesting dynamic of how to go about this fight. And one of the most prevalent things to consider is the fact that Vought will always have a lot of power. Now, do you try to, how do I say this, play their game and try to make whatever differences you can? Or do you, you know, try to completely go against it, be slightly more ruthless? And I'm going to get to Billy in a second about the changes to him and in kind of his personality, everything going on with Ryan and all of that. But you know, this whole episode, I'm just feeling terrible for Huey. He's got, you know, it seems like he's got a nice place he's living at. He's, you know, jealousy issues with Starlight aside, I think that he's feeling good about himself, content, but we all know that it's just going to be short-lived, and that, you know, breaks my heart. And, you know, ending the episode that way was, you know, it was gonna happen. I'm not shocked by any means. I thought maybe they were gonna draw it out a little bit more, but I do think that it lends to a very interesting dynamic for Huey to now be in this situation with Victoria Newman, or Nadia. Anyway, but so now, I just knew. I was like, if you keep getting curious about this guy calling her Nadia, you are not going to like what you find out. No, siree, no, you are not. Billy was such a fascinating character to watch throughout this episode. And he's trying to not be an asshole. I don't know how to say it other than that. But I like the fact that he does go to see Ryan. If nothing else, we know what Becca meant to him. And it was interesting at the end of the last season because it's a little bit open-ended to how he was going to move forward. And I think we would all love to think that he would try to do his best to honor Becca's wishes, take care of Ryan, or, you know, that's what she would have wanted for, you know, Ryan to be okay and be happy. And if, you know, there's the whole theory of if Ryan is raised right, that he could actually do good. And this is an absolutely giant step for Billy. It was interesting, particularly at the end of the last season, or throughout the last season, I guess, they were getting help from, I mean, very much so from somebody like Starlight and, you know, Maeve at the end, and I'll talk about Maeve in this episode as well in a second. But, you know, it's interesting because he for such a long time was like soup bad, you know, people having these larger than life powers and everything like that. It's bad and they should be wiped out. Now, obviously, Kamiko's another example of him being exposed to people with these powers that are, you know, maybe trying to do the right thing or whatever. So it's been really interesting to see his journey to possibly working with them. And then everything that happened with Becca, actually trying his best to take care of Ryan, make sure that he is being raised right. I absolutely needed to say that I just how crazy that is, and how wonderful it is to actually see this growth for his character. Now, will it last? Listen, I don't know about that. I do not know about that, but he is trying. Well, that's something, right? He's trying his best to, and I think a lot of it is because he wants to honor Becca in some way. But I totally understand, you know, that small confrontation between him and Huey. I really love that they focus a lot on their relationship and a lot of the clashing between the two and their different strategies of how to get things done. I really, really love that. Okay. I mean, can we please talk? As soon as I saw Maeve with Billy, I was like, these are two people that I actually think would work very well together. You guys know how I feel about Maeve. I fucking love her. They're two very blunt, no bullshit type of people. They say how it is. You know, she's dropping off the temporary V, and she's just like, okay, well, this is our shot, so fucking get it done. Thank you. Which is very, I don't know why I never thought about that team up or that duo or that dynamic before, but I think they would actually mesh pretty well together. You know, nobody's really getting offended with blunt statements, and they are, you know, both doers that are trying to figure out how to handle this situation. I really, really like that. And I think they're both the type of person that are absolutely fine with kind of sacrificing themselves. In the sense of, you know, you think about at the end of the last season where Maeve threatens Homelander with the tape, and he says something to the effect of, well, if you release it, I'm gonna fuck everybody up, whatever. And she says, or including you, and she says, that's fine, as long as everybody sees what a monster you are. One, great threat for him, because he cares a lot about public image and being loved and all of that. But also, it's just a kind of really interesting moment of just like, at this point, what do I care what happens to me? I mean, I think she's, in some ways, throughout the last season, everything that happened with her, so checked out. So fucking checked out. She doesn't care. And I like the fact that there is a weird similarity between Maeve and Billy. And I really didn't even think about it until that scene. I would love way more of that dynamic moving forward. Anyway. That was really interesting. Okay. I want to talk about Marvin, of course. My favorite. I love him so much. The thing is that, what was anybody else feeling like super uncomfortable during the superhero part? Now listen, I know that maybe not everybody at that party, you know, knows everything, and possibly I'm unaware of, you know, this new guy dressed as Homelander, and the Homelander on the cake and whatever. Listen, I'm not really blaming them because I don't know. I mean, Mom knows stuff, but I'm not sure how much everybody else knows, whatever. But it's super uncomfortable. It's super uncomfortable. Okay, all right, that's a bad joke. But anyway, and I was just sitting there like, oh God. And you know, he's fine. I'm sure he's not like super offended or anything like that, but it felt uncomfortable for me. I feel bad. Obviously he's trying to make this like co-parenting thing work, and he's trying to do what he can for his family, and that is, you know, something that he's always wanted to do. And it's sad that, you know, this family unit is not completely together, like a lot of us probably would have hoped, you know, throughout the last season. But, you know, I don't really blame her for not, you know, I don't know the logistics of it all, but it was a lot. There was a lot going on. And so, you know, I do feel bad. It's going to be interesting, you know, he's got a lot of, he still has a lot of these newspaper clippings. I assume a lot of that was maybe passed down from his dad, and, you know, he's still got a bit of a fight in him. I don't think he's going to be in the sidelines for, you know, that much of this season. Maybe for a bit, you know, he's trying to make it work for his family, and part of me wants that for him because that's really what he wants. But yeah, I love seeing him always, because, you know, he's my favorite character. But I have a feeling that he won't be out of the fight for long. This interesting focus on both him and Huey in very, very different ways, trying to steer clear of maybe Billy's way of doing things, and it's not going to last very long, and we know it, but it's good to see him enjoying time with his daughter regardless. A couple of things. I do, going into this season, if you don't know, I don't watch trailers for stuff, so if things are revealed in trailers or whatever, I don't see it. I just think it's better for reaction's sake. I do know that Jensen is in this season as, I believe, main cast. And I do know that he is Soldier Boy, as we have seen. I do know that there was a mention of Soldier Boy in the last season as well, briefly. And so I have a feeling he's not dead, as, you know, they claim, and that we will be seeing him soon. I do also know that Jim Beaver's in this, and has been, and that, you know, I know that Bobby's in this, for those of you who watch my Supernatural reactions and everything like that. No need to tell me. It's funny, sometimes when I am editing reactions and trying to, sometimes you gotta cut stuff or whatever, and almost the first things to go is whenever I mention that I recognize an actor or something like that, or sometimes I just don't mention it because it's just not, I just know it's going to get cut later on, especially if it's a big episode or whatever. But man, it is quite a lot when people really like to let you know when there's an actor, you know, it's something. Sometimes they will let me know even when I do say it in a reaction. So, but so I'm just letting you know. I know that. Okay. Oh goodness. There's just so much. There's so much to to talk about. I guess something that I want to mention is Starlight possibly getting the role of co-captain. That is really interesting. And what do? You know, there's a lot of similarities with, you know, do you play Vought's game? Because I absolutely understand why she would want to. And why possibly over time she could possibly make some differences that are good. Not too much. Vought, you know, as much as Stan Edgar says, I'm offering you real power, I don't believe he is. I mean, I think propping up somebody that's not Homelander, who has been quite a possibly problem for him, and we'll get into that, of course, in a second. But I mean, he's already talking about, not to them obviously, but not kind of discarding with the superhero idea, or that part of the company and everything. But I don't think, you know, they're not going to give her that much power. But I understand if she wants to, and I just don't think, I guess the point is, I don't think it's going to go well as much as she might want it to. But Starlight has always been a character that has a specific bravery and courage to kind of do what needs to be done, even if it's not the most ideal situation. In my opinion, the star of this episode was Homelander. And, you know, he'll be happy to hear that, because he is not feeling like a star right now. Anthony did a marvelous job of acting in this with such nuance and such, you can tell he is teetering towards the edge. And all I have to say is just be careful to everybody. Just be careful. I totally understand why Stan Edgar, you know, does not want to deal with Homelander. He's caused so much issues for him, and there's just a lot with that. I get, you know, why you want to prop up a co-captain who has a higher approval rating. But, I mean, honestly, the nuance of this performance, of every single time that he says, you know, that he fell in love with the wrong woman, and we know that he still cares for her. I was not thinking that he was gonna... I didn't think she was gonna show up, necessarily. That was quite a scene. But you can tell that he is slowly but surely trying to do his best to gain back favor in the public, but you can tell that it's unraveling a lot for him, and he is going to snap, and it is not going to be pretty when he does. Obviously, I think the whole point, a really interesting part of Homelander's character, is that he needs to be sort of catered to. He needs his ego stroked, and when it's not happening, that's tough. I loved the scenes with the Deep and A-Train. You know, two people that Homelander really thinks of beneath him. And to see somebody who had such a bad public opinion for such a long time in the Deep get maybe preferential treatment or whatever over Homelander, it's just another notch. It's just another notch of him like you can just see things kind of unraveling. And then to see him kind of show as much power as he, or, you know, as he can with that A-Train scene. You know, he's feeling like things are getting ripped away from him, and he's trying to grasp at it, but and that frustration is coming out in this scene with A-Train. And it's subtle, but it's very well done, that you can really see what is going on in his head, and that he's getting closer and closer to snapping. And maybe he will do what he can to get his public image back up and everything like that. He absolutely will. I'm sure that he has tricks up his sleeve. I do not think that anybody can have Homelander under control. I also think that Maeve doesn't really think that either. You know, I think she's got something held over his head with this footage, of course. But she's still with Butcher trying to figure it out. We got to figure out how to kill him, because it is only ticking time bomb. It is only a matter of time. And I think the main point I want to make is we can't, as much as, how do I say this? As much as I think people think that they are in control of the Homelander situation, he is such a wild card. And I love the performance because it's so unpredictable. You don't know when he's gonna, you know, take it to the left or kind of snap or anything like that, and you're just, I swear it's like the definition of an edge of your seat performance, where you're just like, oh my god. Like, that Stormfront scene was crazy. You know, he truly cares for her. It's really interesting. I went into this season kind of being interested, because obviously he had somebody that he clung to in the first season. He has this knack of somebody who takes care of him, who strokes his ego, right? You know, and he clings to those people, and he cares for them. And I was really interested in this season to see him possibly have to stand on his own without that type of person in his life. But Stormfront is apparently still around. And, you know, stroking his ego and other things, or trying to stroke other things, you know, and her being powerless is probably really difficult for her, and especially when he kind of knocks her Nazi views. And it's just really fascinating. I was kind of hoping to see what was going to happen when he doesn't have that person he can go to that really kind of says, no, you can do it, you're the best, you know what I mean? But but the fact that Stormfront is still alive, not so much kicking, but still alive, that is also kind of an interesting route to take. So I'm interested to see where that goes. But absolutely, in my opinion, in this first episode, he did such a wonderful job of showing these subtle moments of that you can tell he is slowly but surely losing it. And I cannot wait to watch more. I think that's the majority of what I wanted to talk about. I know there was a lot going on. And it's, you know, it was a great first kind of hour for this season. It's setting up where everybody is at the moment, and it's all about to get really bad. Well, it's already pretty bad for, you know, that ending with Huey was quite... No matter what, you're getting covered in blood. All right? I'm so sorry, Huey. I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad. In an ideal... This is the main point of it all. In an ideal world, I would love for Huey to fight this fight and not get his hands dirty. But the problem is, it's not an ideal world. Oh, okay. And also, just randomly, that scene, that fucking scene with the termite I feel, how does the boys, they do it every season. Every season. They just come up with something that just makes you go, oh God, oh God. They're really good at that. Sometimes I wish they weren't as good at that as they are. You know what I mean? Ugh. All right. I think that is about it. And yeah, if you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, just so you know, episode 2 will be up on Patreon, hopefully ASAP. If not, just a little logistics. The boys will be out Fridays and the following Thursday. So episode 2 you can expect on YouTube the following or next Thursday. And but if you want to see it early, you can head over to Patreon. And then I'm going to do 3 and 4 next Friday. So episode 3 will be out on next Friday and 4 the following Thursday. And then it will get back to the kind of like weekly release, and that's how I'm going to do that. So just wanted to let you guys know that. But yeah, if you would like to support me on Patreon for early access or fulls, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.